These are 12 unforgettable soul classics from 1977 that lit up our radios, moved our bodies, and touched our hearts. So join us on today's Soul Stroll and get ready for track number 1 that wasn't just a hit, it was an invitation.
Who done it? Who stole my...
Number 12, Who Done It by Tavares, the funky mystery that grooved the nation. Coming off their success from Don't Take Away the Music, the brothers from New Bedford turned the detective game into a dance floor jam.
Who done it? Who took my honey? Who done it?
Released in spring 1977 on Capitol Records, Who Done It was a funky fusion of soul storytelling and slick production, with lines like, "It was you who stole my heart."
Wonder who was it? You who stole my girl from me?
Tavares turned heartbreak into a playful whodunit, asking questions over a beat too smooth to resist. This wasn't just clever, it was catchy. The track hit top 10 on the R&B charts and became a staple at basement parties and block dances.
And he's getting away, Jolly Chance, if you can.
You can almost hear the crackle of the record as the bass line bounces, see the afros bouncing, and feel the Saturday night heat in the air. If you were spinning this track back in the day, you were solving crimes with a smile. And if that one kept your feet moving, wait until you feel the emotional uplift coming next. Number 11. It's Ecstasy When You Lay Down Next to Me by Barry White, the velvet voice, at his peak.
Thank you.
1977 was prime Barry White. This track, released by 20th Century Records, wrapped listeners in satin and candlelight.
Yeah, when you lay down next to me.
White was already a household name, but this single took his sensuality to new heights. It wasn't just the deep voice, it was the orchestration, the atmosphere, the drama.
When you lay down next to me.
A forgotten fact, the song was originally written for a different artist, but once Barry stepped in, it transformed into a lush slow jam that defined grown folks' music. Close your eyes and you're in a smoky bedroom lit only by lava lamp glow, his baritone pouring through the speakers like honey on hot toast. It reached number 1 on the R&B charts and became a staple in quiet storm radio sets for years. From here on, we slow it down a bit, because next up is pure emotional elegance. Number 10, Go For It by Shalamar. The future of funk was here. Before Jody Watley and Jeffrey Daniel were video stars, Shalamar was laying the foundation for a new kind of R&B, a sleek, danceable blend of soul and funk.
If you cannot dig the scene you're in.
Go For It, released by Solar Records, didn't dominate the charts like later hits, but it sparked something. It was one of those deep cuts that DJs and dancers clung to, knowing they were on the edge of a new sound.
You can really make it if you try.
The trivia? This track was built around the dancers from Soul Train. Shalamar was a concept group before it was a band, engineered to reflect the stylish, futuristic flair of black nightlife. Press play, and you're on a lit-up dance floor, spinning in platform shoes, surrounded by sequins and sweat. Go For It didn't just say move, it said claim it. But if you're not ready to boogie, don't worry. The next track might just have you crying in the mirror. Number 9, 'Cause I Love You by Lenny Williams, the ultimate slow burn confession. Atlantic Records gave us a gem in 1977 that didn't peak high on the charts, but skyrocketed straight into legend status.
'Cause I love you.
Lenny Williams had just left Tower of Power and poured every ounce of heartbreak and longing into this slow-burning masterpiece.
And their passions to feel.
The story? The label wasn't sure if a song with 2 minutes of pure talking in the middle would work, but it did more than work. It shattered hearts.
See, I was walking down the wrong road.
There's nothing quite like hearing Lenny plead, "Girl, you know I love you." The music barely moves, just soft electric keys and aching strings.
Oh, when all my money ran low, you see, baby.
It was a late-night radio anthem, played when you were nursing the loss, when you needed to cry, or when you were just trying to feel something real. And if this was the soul of sorrow, what's next is pure, radiant joy. Number 8, Best of My Love by The Emotions, the sound of sunshine on wax. If there was a song that defined the joyful side of 1977 soul, this was it. Released by Columbia Records and produced by Maurice White of Earth, Wind and Fire. Best of My Love was pure Chicago soul, polished with California sunshine. The Emotions, 3 sisters with perfect harmonies, delivered a performance so energetic and infectious, it turned every car ride into a dance party. Here's a sweet detail. The track was originally pitched to Earth, Wind and Fire, but Maurice knew it needed women's voices to truly soar. And soar it did. Number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, a Grammy win, and a golden legacy as one of soul's most feel-good anthems. Play it today, and you'll still feel your shoulders bounce like it's 1977 all over again. But if that was day party joy, the next track takes us deep into the midnight hour. Number 7, Shut Your Mouth by Etta James, soul fire from a legend reborn.
Hey, Daddy on the treatment roll. Come and love your mama all night long, yeah?
1977 saw Etta James return with fire in her belly and grit in her voice. Shut Your Mouth wasn't a radio smash, but it didn't need to be. Released through Chess Records as part of her comeback, it was a raw, blues-soaked declaration from a woman who'd lived through the fire. Behind the scenes, Etta was fighting addiction, reclaiming her voice and demanding respect. This track was her way of saying, "I'm back, and I'm not holding back." There's a moment where she growls through the lyrics, and it feels less like a performance and more like a warning.
'Cause you see, I love you so much.
Play this in a dark bar or a dim-lit room, and you feel her presence, like she's right there with you, cigarette in hand, daring you to cross her. And if Etta brought the bite, this next track brings the butter. If these soul gems from 1977 are bringing back the feels, go ahead and hit that like button. It helps keep the groove alive. And don't go anywhere. We've still got 6 more unforgettable tracks, including a tearjerker that still gets sampled today. Number 6, Float On by the Floaters, the most unforgettable introduction in soul.
Aquarius, and my name is Red.
This one needs no introduction, but it gave us the most memorable ones in soul. Float On was part soul ballad, part astrological dating ad, and all heart. Released by ABC Records, it climbed to number 1 on the R&B charts and even hit number 2 on the pop charts. Each member introduced himself with his zodiac sign, creating a moment so iconic, it's still parodied and referenced today. It was smooth, dreamy, almost surreal, like stepping into a velvet-laced lounge where the lights never go up. And here's the twist. The group didn't expect it to be a hit. It was meant as an album cut, but radio stations couldn't stop playing it. Next time someone says, "My name is Larry," you know what's coming. But hold on, because the next song, it's Stevie at his most joyful. Number 5, Sir Duke by Stevie Wonder, a brass blasting tribute to jazz royalty.
Sir Duke.
In 1977, Stevie Wonder was already a giant, but Sir Duke reminded us how deeply he loved the music that came before.
Say it again, everybody say it.
Released as part of Songs in the Key of Life, Sir Duke is a joyous tribute to Duke Ellington and the greats of jazz.
Then my only worry was Christmas, what would be my...
It's got horns, it's got bounce, it's got soul. A touching note. Stevie wrote it after Ellington passed away in 1974, but waited for the right sound, and when he found it, it exploded.
Teacher sends you to the principal's office.
Listening to it is like watching a parade of musical ancestors dancing through your speakers. You can't help but smile, can't help but move. But from joy, we move to redemption, because the next song is a comeback anthem from a queen. Number 4, Break It to Me Gently by Aretha Franklin, the Queen's tender cry.
The almighty Queen of Soul once again with an invitation to all of us and to all of you to rock steady, the fabulous Aretha Franklin.
By 1977, Aretha had been through storms, both personal and professional. But on Break It to Me Gently, she reminded everyone that her voice could still command every room.
It was so easy, baby. You made it so.
Released on Atlantic Records, the song didn't chart as high as her earlier hits, but it landed with fans in a big way. Behind the scenes, Aretha was wrestling with her label and with changing tastes in R&B.
It was so easy, baby. You made it so.
But this track, it brought back the aching vulnerability of her early classics. Listen closely, and you'll hear the tremble in her voice, the way she holds back the sob just long enough to sing through it.
I need you, ooh, baby, na, 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 one more day.
It's the kind of song you play when you know the end is near, and you're bracing for the pain. And if this one brings the tears, the next one, that brings the fire. Number 3, Brick House by the Commodores, funk you couldn't escape.
Their reward, of course, has been twofold. They got a good education, and they've become one of the hottest groups around. How about it, gang, for the Commodores?
1977 gave us funk in its purest, most irresistible form. And Brick House was the anthem. Released by Motown, it became an instant classic. Here's a juicy tidbit. It was sung not by Lionel Richie, but by drummer Walter Orange, because the band thought his gritty voice fit the groove better. From the first bass slide, you knew this song wasn't playing. It stomped into the party and dared you to stay seated. It was celebration, admiration, and pure muscle, all wrapped in one unforgettable groove. You hear it now, and it's still fresh, still powerful, still solid. And if this one had you strutting, the next track had you searching your soul. Number 2, As by Stevie Wonder, the eternal love song.
As around the sun, the earth knows she's revolving.
Stevie Wonder again, but this time not for joy, for eternity. As, from Songs in the Key of Life, wasn't a massive single in 1977, but over time it became one of the most profound love songs ever recorded.
Just hate knows love's the cure. You can rest
A poetic masterpiece, it speaks of loving someone until the impossible becomes possible. Until the day that 8 times 8 times 8 is 4. That's forever. The arrangement is slow and swirling, building into a gospel-style climax that still gives chills. Many fans didn't fully grasp the lyrics at first, but the feeling was undeniable. And just wait.
Did you know that life is giving love a guarantee?
Because if that was Cosmic Soul, what's at number 1? It's a call to consciousness that still echoes today. Number 1, Got to Give It Up, Part 1, by Marvin Gaye. The groove that moved a generation. In 1977, Marvin Gaye surprised the world. Known for ballads and protest soul, he dropped a dance track so smooth it owned the summer. Got to Give It Up was a response to disco, but Marvin did it his way. Loose, funky, with layers that revealed themselves over time. Here's the story. Marvin hated performing live then, so he created a track that felt like a party. Clinking glasses, background chatter, all recorded in the studio. The result? A number 1 smash on both R&B and pop charts. It wasn't just a hit, it was an invitation to dance, to feel, to let go. And decades later, it's still sampled, still celebrated, still reminding us, sometimes you gotta give it up to get free. From Tavares Mysteries to Marvin's dance floor sermons, 1977 showed us that soul could evolve without ever losing its heart. Thanks for joining us on this soul stroll. Subscribe to keep the groove alive and never miss our next journey through soul history. Up next, the unforgettable soul hits of 1978. Click that, and let's keep the rhythm rolling.